got nobody, nobody at all. Ain't got nobody, nobody at all. And
Hi everybody, welcome to our live stream number 18. Well, if those of you who has been following us, we've been doing live streaming every day due to since the MCO, the second MCO started. Well, we would like to take this opportunity to share some information about our products. And today we're going to share with you the full range of the Korg PA series professional arranger keyboards. So I have with me here Mr. Azam, my colleague, and Mr. Chong, sorry, Mr. Chong, they're both going to play the guitar. Okay, I'm going to show you that how you can incorporate guitars and of course your voice, your vocals, for those who are performing, how you can do that with the PA, well, starting from the PA 700 and the PA 1000 and the PA, of course, the top of the line, PA 4X. So they will be joining me shortly. So thank you so much, Azam and Chong. Join us soon, okay? All right, so I would like to first start off with the PA series. As you all know, the first PA series keyboard that comes with the Malaysian styles and sounds, our Malaysian ethnic styles and sounds, is actually from the PA 600, which is of course the previous version from the PA 700. The 700 is the newer version, and but nevertheless, the PA 600 sounds is no slouch at all. So I'm going to start with going through some of the very nice sounds from the PA 600. So just to show you that the PA 600 still stand on its own, you know, it has very, very high quality sounds and styles. Okay, so I shall start with a very simple piano. So, as you can hear, this is the sound of the acoustic piano, which is still very, very high quality in today's standard, right? So, very crisp. All right, and besides that, I can actually layer sounds, yeah? So now I'm playing the grand piano, I can layer up to 3 sounds. So for example, I want it to have maybe a more modern piano sounds with a little bit of pad. and I can transpose octave down to get that bottom end. So whatever you hear right now is just a grand piano layering. I have another layer called the duck pad, which I lay it on top of the grand piano, so you get that sound. And like I said, you can actually layer up to 3 sounds. So another sound, maybe I want to add a string. So So you not only hear the pads, the piano, but also a string ensemble layered together. Okay, so next, supposing if you like something David Fosterish kind of sound, okay, David Foster type of electric piano mixed with acoustic piano. So I have here on my third layer, instead of having strings, I change it into a electric piano and lay it together. And I can also adjust the volume accordingly of each sound, and it will come out to be something like this. Yeah, I just transpose down an octave because this is a 61 key. So if I want to access the bottom end, I just transpose 1 octave down. I can have access to the lower bottom fat sound of the acoustic piano, right? Okay, so after this, I would also like to show you some of the beautiful local sounds. Yeah, for example, Asli, right? And I'm sure all of you have heard our local Asli music and all that. And the best thing is that you can do it right here. On my right hand will be Asli viola. It's like a viola, but in Asli music it's called viola, right? Okay, so that's what I'm playing on the right hand. So I'm going to play an auto intro together with the viola. Here we go. I'm rolling and then go to joget. Accordion. Yeah, there you go. So I can play, joget, I can play Asli. Of course, there's more. There's Minangkabau with also like angklung. So you're hearing the sound of the angklung. So how I do the shaking of the angklung is by using the joystick, the bender on my left. And when I pull it down, the angklung will actually shake like this. So if I don't bend it down, it will be just. So as you know, Minangkabau songs likes to use the angklung. So let's try it out. So there you go. So you can play Minangkabau. You can also have Dangdut. Of course, I won't be going through every single style here, but I'm selecting a few to show you, right? And of course, we also have the Chinese flute. It's called 笛子. 笛子 is a very it's a Chinese flute where in the olden days it is used to mimic the the sound of the bird that is singing. So you have like and then it can also flutter. And there is a style also for this song. It's called Kung Fu Wan. Okay, for those who have watched the famous movie called Wong Fei Hong, it's a kung fu movie. So I believe many of you have watched that movie before. So there is a particular style on the PA series, all the PA series, not only the PA 600, the 700, the 1000, and the PA4X also has this style. And of course, this style was taken from the movie Wong Fei Hong, all right, Kung Fu Master. So here you go. There you go. That's the intro to the song from the famous movie called Wong Fei Hong. Okay, and besides that, there's Chinese New Year is coming very soon, right? So this sound actually can come in very handy, especially during the Chinese New Year. And we're having PKP MCO right now, so no lion dance coming to the house. So, but never mind, if you have a PA 600, 700, 1000 or PA4X, you can celebrate with your family with the sounds of the lion dance. And of course, the style is also called lion dance. Okay, so here we go. All right, guys. So if you're in the mood to celebrate Chinese New Year, in this during this time of PKP or MCO, so I guess this is the best way. Your children can dance at home, and celebrate with the spirit of Chinese New Year this year. Okay, so and besides that, of course, we also have our Indian ethnic instruments and styles. So as you know, during the wedding, right, there is this thing called the Bhangra. I'm sure many of you have attended the wedding. and Bhangra music is being played. It's very nice, very upbeat music with Indian ethnic instruments like the sitar and canon, right? So here you go. There you go. So there is styles for everyone, from the young to the old, from the local, our Malaysian styles, Chinese, Indian, Malay styles and sounds, ethnic sounds are all there. And if you want to play Western music, of course, there's jazz, there's Latin, there is so many more movie shows. Even if you want to play Star Wars, you know, you have orchestral styles here. And for example, okay, maybe I'll just show you an example of. So on my right hand, I'm playing horn and bell. That is the Star Wars, right? So let's try Star Wars on the PA600MY. All right. We can also do movie themes and so forth on the PA600NY. So you can imagine how flexible the PA600 series are, right? So there's also dance music, and as I will demonstrate some of them on the PA700 shortly, because the new PA series, which is 700, 1000 and PA4X, has a very special feature. It is called the Chaos Pad. Okay, the Chaos Pad, of course, will be. It's like the. Okay, let's go to the stars. It's like a Chaos Pad, whereby you can control many elements of the music by just touching the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna look for the dance music. Basically, you can do all this, and it's very useful for dance music. So I'm gonna choose a style which I think everybody knows and everybody is familiar with. It's called the Gangnam Dance. Okay, and it comes as a preset on the PA700 and of course 1000 and PA4X and so forth. So as you all know, this song is very upbeat, and so on my right hand I'm gonna play some synth sounds, right? Okay, we're gonna start with the Gangnam Dance style. And as you saw just now, I was using the repeater and banding function. So I can actually click on the screen to create funny effects like DJ effects, right? Or I can switch to arpeggio section, and I'll just hold the chords and then I can arpeggiate by touching the screen here, right? Then repeater. Well, so now you can see the special functions that you get. Well, actually, you don't get this on the PA 600MY. These are all the new functions which you only get in the new series of PA series, which is 700, PA 700 and above. Okay, so this is just one of the features that you get on the newer PA series. Okay, what else do you get here? There is a feature which you can, supposing, okay, let's say you want to play a song and you're performing at night. You have no time to program the whole song and record the whole song for your night performance, right? So you want to play a song called maybe one of the latest songs, and you either can download the MIDI file, but as you know, MIDI file, you can't, once you start playing, you can't control it anymore. So you want to turn it into a style. Now, for you to program that song into a style is very laborious, and it takes a long time, trust me. It's very tedious. So it's going to take a long time for you to even program a style. So what do? Korg has come out with a very special feature which you can take a MIDI file and convert that MIDI file into a style, right? Okay, let me show you what I mean by that, okay? So supposing I want to load a song. I'm sure all of you have heard the song Every Breath You Take. Okay, so I'm going to load that song, right? So this is how the song goes. Now, okay, fine as it is, no problem at all. I can play the MIDI file and sing on top of it, but then I have no control over. I can't repeat the chorus as and when I like, you know. I want to do extra chorus. I can't do that. But when I'm using a style, I can do all this, you know, very useful stuff, right? And I'm going to show you how to do it. As you look on the screen, I'm going to press this button, and I just have to choose Style Creator Board. Okay, and now I just have to choose that Every Breath You Take song MIDI file, select, see how fast it actually converts, right? So I have to select where I want to store the style that I convert to. All right, I'll choose into an empty slot here, as you can see. All right, and hit OK. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. All right, once it's converted, it automatically goes to that style that you have just converted. So, let's say I want to play another song, but using this style, right? So, here you go. So there you go. I'm not playing Every Breath You Take. I'm just using that. Korg has taken that the styles and has taken the arrangement from the MIDI file and subdivided into intro, variation, and also ending. So there you go. I can just hit the chord, and if I want to go to the next variation, there you can hear the strings coming in, and variation 3. You can hear piano coming in, and the 4th variation. The guitar comes in, and then if I want to do a break, and then ending. Yeah, there you go. See how flexible that is. And I believe right now this is the only keyboard in the world that allows you to convert from a MIDI file straight into a style, and it takes seconds to do that, you know. So imagine if you can't find a certain style that is going to suit the song that you play, and let's say you want a popular song style which you don't have on the keyboard, you can simply download the MIDI file and load it inside the PA700 or 1000 or PA4X and just convert it into style. This means you will never run out of styles. You will forever have new styles to add onto your keyboard, right? And you don't even have to purchase new styles. As you know, there are third-party developers. They actually sell styles. So, and it costs a lot of money. So now you don't have to spend that kind of money to get more styles, okay? So what else is new, okay? There are a lot of good sounds which you don't get on the PA600. Say for example, you have a violin sound, okay? So as you know, when you play a violin, there's an expressive violin player likes to slide from one note to the other. So Koch has done that with the DNC, which means Define Nuance Control. So when you play a violin, right, that is straightforward. How about this? See how it slides from one note to from a lower octave to a higher octave, and I can do the same from a higher octave to a lower octave as well, right? Well, that is how some expressive violinists do it, you know, and you can do the same using the new series of the PA series, okay? And of course, there are many DNC controls for many other sounds. Even the guitar sounds are really great, right? For example, you have like let's see, that is an acoustic guitar. Right, so there you go. You have like a very authentic. So that's the acoustic guitar, steel string acoustic guitar. And the best part is that you can also mimic like a guitar strum. Okay, let me show you how to do that. It's actually, can you hear that sound? It's like a, you know, like a muted strum, right? So now in a traditional keyboard, you can never, it's very hard, or it's almost impossible to strum on a keyboard and sound like a guitarist, right? But right now with the PA series, you can do that. just by. There you go. So you can actually strum. How interesting is that, right? And of course, there is also very nice other. And you have also your 12-string guitar. Sorry, I missed a note there. So yeah, so you can hear the 12-string guitar sound, right? Very authentic, and of course it also has the DNC control over here, for example. And the harmonics. So there are several nuances which you can control with the assignable switches. Huh? And besides that, just to brief you with something very important, okay? As I told you about the PA600 MY that has our MY styles and sounds, but unfortunately the PA600 MY has very limited memory. As it was, many years ago. So the memory was quite limited, so we can only put so much of sounds and styles into the PA600 MY. For your information, the memory of the PA600 MY for styles and sounds is already full after we've loaded the MY version 2, right? After MY version 2, 2 years later, we came out with the version 3, which has more sounds. We have more ethnic sounds. We have gambus, we have sape, and a lot of other instruments as well, which unfortunately cannot be loaded into the PA600 MY. So unfortunately, due to the memory shortage, right? So the newer series has more RAM, so you can load all the sounds and extra sounds into the new PA series. So you'll be having all this on 3 PA series as 700, 1000 and PA4X. Okay, I'll just demonstrate to you. This is one of the new sounds which I find very, very interesting, and this sound has been requested, is in high demand, especially for our Sabah Sarawak customers who has been asking us, when are we going to put in Sabah and Sarawak sample sounds and styles, So it took a while for us to do that because the sampling technology is very laborious. We have to sample from a real sape, played every single note, and to sample that and then to put it into the keyboard is a lot of hard work. So that's why it's taking a lot of time to get this into the keyboard. So I will demonstrate for you the sape sound. So the sape is a traditional, I believe it's a traditional Sabah, is a Sarawak instrument, Sarawakian instrument, which of course consists of four strings, and it has a very unique sound, right? So it sounds like this. Okay, now that itself is just the sound of the sape without nuance. Now, as you know, as any sape player will know, to make it sound authentic, there must be a grace note, like a gliss note like that. Can you hear that twist of the note there? So how we did it is to use the assignable switch to actually mimic that gliding note, right? Okay, so now the problem is that assignable switch is going to take up your left hand. You have to press on it. So what I do is I actually hook up another pedal, assignable pedal that is. So my assignable pedal will be doing the assignable switch too, right? And the reason for to do that is because Sape, you need to have two notes at the bottom note, or at least one note sustaining note, and then you play the melody on top. So this is the way we do it. So it is like this. So this is the drone. So I have to play that, and on top of that I play the melody. So this is without the nuance control. Now I'm going to add that nuance control here so you can hear the difference. Yes, so for our Sarawakian viewers, please do let us know below. Let us know what you think of the Sape sound. Let us know whether it sounds authentic to you. Okay? Alright, now, as you all know, the title of this live stream is actually on how to incorporate your guitar and your vocals into the Korg PA series keyboard. But of course, I would like to stress again, this can only be done in the newer series of the PA, which is 700, 1000 and PA4X. Unfortunately, you can't do this on the PA 600. So for those who find that these features are very important to you, you want to plug a guitar into your PA 700, you want to sing along with your styles that you play, do go for the the newer series, which is the PA 700, 1000 and the 4X, because the PA 600 MY can't do this. Okay, all right. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Chong. He is actually a long-time guitarist who has been playing everywhere, even in cruise ships, you know, and he has traveled into many countries in the world and met a lot of people, play different types of music. So as you can see, I am plugging this guitar, his guitar, straight into the PA 700 keyboard. Okay, so he is not using any amps, he is not using any effects. Whatever effects that you hear from the guitar comes from the PA 700, because PA 700 has some built-in guitar effects. Okay, so okay, he's gonna try it out. Okay, if you're gonna look at the screen, right? Yeah, I'm gonna show you how I'm going to access. Okay, at first, I'd like to load a song which Chong will later demonstrate. But before that, I will actually go to Effects, go to the Guitar tab, and click on this. So I can start with a clean, maybe clean AC30 sound. Okay, so what you're hearing now is basically Chong playing the guitar into the PA 700 using the PA 700 guitar effects, right? All right, let's go to Vox AC15. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, very nice. And how about Funky HB? Yeah. Oh, that sounds good too. Okay, besides that, you also have overdrive. Okay, let's try the overdrive. Okay, this overdrive is called AC30SC. As you all know, the famous Vox amp AC30 used by so many famous bands in the world. It's been used by Queen, Beatles, and many other famous bands in the world. So AC30 is one of those famous amps. So what you're hearing is basically a simulation of an emulation of the AC30 amp effects. Yes, and let's go to the UK blues. Yes. All right. Then we go to, maybe some of you might be asking, how about power chords, heavy distortion stuff? Yes, there's also a distortion category. Let's try power chords instead. Yeah, that comes straight from the PA700 effects. Amazing, right? And okay, let's try some UK 90s. Awesome, thanks Chong. Yeah, you just hit the right notes with for the UK 90s. It calls for some some burning solos, right? Okay, next, distortion AC30 TB HB. All right. Okay, next we go to big lead. Let's see how big lead sounds. Some heavy stuff, right? Okay, from the heavy stuff, we're gonna move you to maybe some U2 delays. As you know, U2 songs, I still haven't found what you're looking for and all that. There's a lot of nice, clean, beautiful, sweet delay sounds, right? Where the guitarists are playing muted guitars, muted strings, and it has a ping pong kind of like delay. So like echoey kind of thing. Okay, let's try that and see. Yeah, there you go. And there's also a clean BPM delay. Let's try it. Wow, this is in stereo. Yeah, maybe. Chong, can we do some muted kind of stuff? Yeah. Just mute. Yeah. Can you hear? Can you hear that it's ping-ponging from left to right? Yeah. So very interesting effects, huh? And also there's also ambient tape delay. Yes, nice. Yeah. And besides that, it also has some modulation, right? Like for example, tremolo. Yeah. Yeah, so this is under the modulation category. And next, let's go to rotary, Chong. Wow. Wow, that's really interesting. I believe rotary means, the Leslie rotary speakers. That means it's emulating the rotary, the Leslie rotary speaker sound, putting your guitar sound into the rotary speaker sound, coming out from the rotary speakers gives you that kind of tone, right? And stereo chorus, of course. Neat, very nice chorus sound, right? And it has something called the Floyd vibe. Let's try. Yes, even the title of the effects is very self-explanatory. It comes from, Pink Floyd. Yeah, obviously, right? And of course, there is also a phaser. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, that's so sweet. And classic flanger. And it also has a pitch shift. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Chong. Okay, before we end this, we also have some like special effects like octaver. Or fifth below. Or auto reverse. That will be very interesting. Oh, sorry, swell delay. Swell delay. Okay, auto reverse. Pad guitar. Yeah, pad guitar. And Vox Wah. So, okay, thank you, Chong. So now you actually can hear what you can get out of all the effects, right? And all these effects that you just heard come straight out from the PA series, the new PA series keyboards. So that means Chong is not using any external effects, neither is he using an amp. Everything is just straight into the PA700 and it just comes out with the built-in effects. Okay, now Chong is going to demonstrate well, Wonderful Tonight. So Chong, you want a clean AC30, yes, right? Awesome. Okay, so I will select AC30 sound. Chong, don't mind trying maybe a short. All right, so he's going to play with he's going to play the solo of Wonderful Tonight. So the music is a MIDI file which we found on the internet, and we just load it here. And Chong is going to play the solo guitar of the intro of Wonderful Tonight. Okay, let's hear it. There you go. So the solo that you just heard is basically coming straight from the guitar into the PA700. So you might wonder, how about rock? Can you do rock? Okay, let's try and see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm sure most of you will be familiar with this tune, right? Okay, so I need to change. Oh, sorry, Chong just reminded me. Oh, I can't use a clean guitar like just now. I gotta change to another preset. Okay, he wants a distortion which is called the UK 90s. Okay, all right, ready, Chong? Let's do it. I'm gonna play together with Chong. Okay, so all the keyboard sound and the drums and everything comes from the PA700, and I'm gonna add a little bit of organ. I'm not gonna play guitar. I'm gonna play organ. Right? Okay. Yeah, that's Chong's guitar. All right, so we're ready to roll. Ready, Chong? Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so that's what this keyboard can do. So that means you can perform by just plugging into, you know, your guitar. So this keyboard is not only for keyboardists alone. Imagine if you are performing guitarist, you have this keyboard, you can have your MIDI files and sing a singer to sing the song. You don't, you basically just plug everything in and do it, you know, and you can perform at night. But we do understand right now you can't due to the PKP and MCO, but never mind. When, you know, when PKP and MCO is over, when all musicians can start to perform, you can already do that with this keyboard. So this is the best time for you to get one and experiment, and so you'll be ready right after the PKP and the MCO, right? Okay, and next I'm gonna try another tune, another style called rock boogie. So I'm gonna use a Wurlitzer. So, and Chong is gonna have the UK 90s lead sound as well. Okay, so Chong, let's do it. Yeah, thank you, Chong. Awesome, man. Thank you. So, okay, there you go. So, this is what you can do with the new PA series. But of course, on the PA 700, if you're gonna plug in your electric guitar, you won't be able to. Plug your mic in. Okay, that is for the electric guitar. So I'm gonna show you another workaround. Of course, you can use acoustic guitar with a microphone. That is something that a lot of people still don't know. You can plug in your acoustic guitar and a microphone into the PA 700. You can still strum the guitar and sing along and have the keyboard play together with you, right? Okay, I am shortly going to shift over to the PA 1000, and I'm going to demonstrate how you are able to do, you know, guitar, acoustic guitar, vocals, and the keyboard at the same time. Okay, all right. So now we'd like to invite Mr. Azam. Okay, Azam, let's plug the guitar in. Okay, I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute my wireless mic, and I'm gonna use the mic here instead, right? So this mic is connected to the PA 1000. So just give me a moment. Let me mute my wireless mic right now. Okay, test. Okay, now you are hearing the sound. The microphone sound is actually coming from the PA 1000. So I have switched off my wireless mic. I am now only using this mic instead, right? And this is the cable that is connected to Azam's acoustic guitar. So I'm gonna plug him in. Azam, would you like to try some? Yeah. There you go. See, I am connected to the PA 1000 with my microphone, and Azam is connecting his acoustic guitar to the PA 1000. Wow. So this is something that a lot of people don't know that, right? They think they can only connect a guitar or a microphone. But of course, this is only meant for acoustic guitar because you're not able to change the effects, right? So when you're playing acoustic guitar, you're not gonna need distortion. You're not gonna need all those bells and whistles effects, you know. So basically, it's just pure acoustic guitar. And of course, I also like to highlight that the PA1000 and the PA4X comes with the best vocal harmonizer in the world, which is called the TC Helicon. And I'm sure many of you have already heard of TC Helicon. TC Helicon is known for their vocal harmonizer, which is a fantastic sound. So maybe I am going to play something very simple, something country and western, maybe, Azam? Yeah. So now I am... You Can Hide. So if I'm going to sing alone, this is the sound of me singing alone, right? Just without any accompaniment. I just want to show you how it sounds like, you know, before adding the harmonizer. So you can hide your lying eyes. So without harmonizer. Now I'm going to switch on the harmonizer button, and I can also add effects like, okay, now can you hear the reverb? Yeah, so when you sing, you want to add some reverb, but of course when you talk, I can switch off the reverb like this. So when I sing, I'll add the reverb. So I'm going to add the harmonizer now. So what that means is that when I press the harmonizer button, my voice is going to harmonize. TC Helicon is going to create another 3 voices for me, and these 3 voices will follow the note that I play on my left hand, on the left lower part of the keyboard, right? So again, you can hide your lying eyes. So without harmonizer, and this is going to be with harmonizer. You can hide. Hang on. Sorry, I'm not in the style mode. So now I'm in the style mode. Okay, so you can hide your lying eyes. Now, what you can hear is like me alone singing, but I sound like, you know, 4 persons singing at the same time. So that is actually from the TC Helicon. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sing a very small portion, a very short portion of a very famous tune, country tune called Lying Eyes. And I'm gonna first sing without the effects, without the vocal harmonizer, the TC Helicon, and later on in the chorus, I will add the harmonizer. Okay, let's see how that goes, huh? All right, Azam, ready? All right. City girls seems to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. You can't hide your lying eyes, then your smile is a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. There ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Thank you, Azam. Okay. So there you go. It's very easy if you're performing and you don't have your backup singers. There you go. You have 3 backup singers in the PA1000 and the PA4X. I rephrase again. This function is not available on the PA700 or the PA600. Only PA1000 and PA4X, right? So these are the extras that you get. Well, not just that. Besides that, you get more sounds on the PA1000, and of course the TC Helicon, like what I just showed you, and PA4X, the one below this, you have the Waves Max Audio, which makes the sound even much stronger, right? So for those of you who want to find out more about the PA series, please do come and visit us, and we will show you more details of each and every keyboard here, right? Each of the PA series keyboards. And just so you know, even the... Okay, let me just switch to my wireless, okay? Okay, all right, so back to my wireless mic. So besides that, besides some of extra sounds and all that, just want to let you know that the piano sounds here are also improved. Yes, and of course, same like the PA, the rest of PA series, you can that means you can layer sounds. You can layer 3 sounds, and of course, if you want to find out more, what are the additional sounds? You know, what are the additional styles? Please pop by, and we'll show you the rest of it. Okay. And so from the PA1000, before I move on to PA4X, just to let you know, the style, the MIDI song to style converter is available from the PA700, PA1000, and PA4X. So if you're using this new PA series, you will never run out of styles because of this special feature. Okay? And from this, I would like to move on to the PA4X, whereby PA4X has many new sounds and also many styles, many new styles. And some of the styles that I'm going to demonstrate here are not available as in factory stock presets. So we are going to add more styles for you. Yeah. So piano sound is also very good. So very, very nice piano sound. So there you go. The piano sounds are greatly improved. The samples are of higher resolution, and of course the styles also. The styles are very, very nice. So I'm going to show you some of the styles that we're going to load for you. Besides the MY version 3 MY styles and sounds, we are also going to load some of these styles for you. Okay, so maybe you can take a wild guess. This style is from a very popular tune, but of course I'm gonna, I'm gonna change the whole thing. I'm not gonna play that song, but I'm gonna use the sounds here like organ and all that, like. Right, I'm gonna use organ, but I'm gonna use that popular song style, right? So here you go. There you go. So it's got very, very nice, powerful sounds, and besides that, it also has some really nice um, popular songs in the styles. Like I'm not gonna tell you what style this is from. I think one listen to this style, you already know what song it is for, right? And let's try this. Um, it's from a very, very famous singer who sadly has passed away, but he's the king of pop. So let's hear it. Yes, there you go. So I'm gonna, as you know, it sounds really authentic. All you need is somebody to sing along with you. So this PA series is not only for performers; they're also for people who want to enjoy playing at home, um, who wants to sing, the family to sing along and to enjoy good family time together, and also for those who wants to play for worship. Yeah, so there are many ways to use the PA series keyboard, and it is also very useful, just in case you don't know, especially for those who are composing music, because all the styles, you just have to look for the right style, the closest style to the song that you imagine, and start composing away, and that will be your like a sketch pad for composers. So this these keyboards are very, very useful. And if you are wondering, some of you might have already owned maybe a Kronos, which is the top of the line workstation Kronos Korg keyboard, workstation keyboard, and maybe some of you own Chrome, some of you own Cross 2, and might be wondering, oh, I already have a workstation keyboard, so I don't have any use for the PA series. Now, this is where you make a big mistake, because the sounds that you get on the Chrome, on the Cross, and the Kronos is totally different. That means whatever sounds that you have on the PA series are not available on the Kronos, the Chrome, and the Cross. So the sounds do not overlap. So, in another word, that means the workstation combined with the auto arranger, the professional arranger series, the PA series keyboard is really unbeatable value, because you can do so many things, and it's so much easier to work with. When you feel inspired, you want to compose a song, it's much faster to do it on an professional arranger keyboard. So if you're still in doubt, please come look for us, and we will show you more in details and how to use all this um, PA series keyboard to help you make beautiful music. So we have come to the end of the live stream number 18. As you all know, every day we are doing live streams at 3 p.m. So do check us out again tomorrow, and don't forget to like our Facebook channel, and also come and subscribe our YouTube channel, which you can find by searching CK Music online. Okay, So we hope to see you again tomorrow. So here's the end of live stream number 18, and I hope that you have found out more about the Korg's Professional Arranger series keyboards today, and also finding new ways of incorporating your voice and your guitar into the PA series keyboard. Right? So we see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here.